we are going to continue with the steepest ascent descent method, so which we have covered, and we have seen one numerical related with the minimization, right? So I've given you the homework for the maximization. No, many of you have solved, but again many of you have remained. So I'll be continuing with the homework numerical only. Now, no, firstly we have seen a minimization type numerical, and now it is a maximization type numerical. So everything remains same only, right? So there is no change actually in the process, and eventually, just by following the same process, both minimization and maximization can occur, because for both the minimization and maximization, that particular function is to design. No, it is designed in such manner that it will be given either either it will be a minimization or maximization that will happen from this process. So the numerical that we had, as question is maximize uh, fx is equal to twice x1 x2 minus 2 x1 square minus 2 x2 square plus 6 x2, right? With x0 is equal to 1 and 1, right? So there is simple this thing, previous numerical, it was quite complex, right? We decided fx and everything, but here the fx is given in a very straightforward manner, right? So we can start with our numerical. So fx is twice x1 x2 minus twice x1 square minus twice x2 square plus 6x plus 6x2. Now, therefore, now f of x0 we can find out. So if we find out f of x0, right? So it is 2 into 1 into 1 minus 2 into 1 square minus 2 into 1 square plus 6 into 1. So this happens to 2 minus 2 minus 2 plus 6, and that is nothing but equal to 4. So f of x0 is equal to 4. This is important for me because it will be helping for the comparison purpose, right? So now we'll have to remember the algorithm, right? So after finding the f of x0, what we'll have to find out what is del of fx, right? So del of fx is nothing but dabba f upon dabba x1, comma dabba f upon dabba x2, right? So writing del of fx, what we can write is the partial derivative of function with respect to x1. So it will be twice x2 minus 4x1, right? Twice x2 minus 4x1, that will be there, and comma the other thing will be it is twice of x1 minus 4x2 plus 6, right? So this is another this thing, right? So what we'll have to find out is what is del of fx0. So if you substitute the value, it is 2 into 1 minus 4 into 1, comma 2 into 1 minus 4 into 1 plus 6, right? So if we find out the value, del of fx0 comes out to be, here it is minus 2, comma here it is 4, right? So what is the next step according to the algorithm? Algorithm tells that you will have to take transpose of this matter, which is equal matrix, which is equal to d. So therefore we can write d as minus 2 4, right? Now we need to find out x1, and x1 actually is equal to x0 plus hd. So x0 we already have, it is 1 1, and h we don't have, that is the step length we don't have, we have to find out it, and d we already have it. So we can write x dash is equal to x0 plus hd is equal to 1 minus 2h, right? And it is 1 plus 4h, right? Now that we have got this, what we have to find out next is f of x0 plus hd. So that we have to find out, right? So I'll be taking a new page, right? I'll be just repeating what we know here. We know what is f of x, right? F of x is twice x1 x2 minus 2 x1 square minus 2 x2 square plus 6 x2. So this is already we are knowing that x0 plus hd is equal to it is 1 minus 2h upon 1 plus 4h, right? So substituting, what we have to find out, we have to find out f of x0 plus hp. So about two data will be important for us. So it is 2 in bracket 1 minus 2h 1 plus 4h, right? Then it is minus 2 x1 square, that is 1 minus 2h bracket square, minus 2 x2 square, that is 1 plus 4h bracket square, plus 6 into bracket 1 plus 4h. So we can open the bracket, right? So 2 into here we can write down, as 1 1 plus 4h minus 2h plus, no, it is minus 8h square, right? Minus 8h square, then it is minus 2 1 plus 4h square minus 4h, right? We can write minus 2 1 plus 16h square plus 8h, right? And next is plus 6 plus 24h. Now if we try solving this numerical, what will be getting, we try opening the bracket. So it is 2 plus 8h minus 4h minus 16h square minus 2 minus 8h square, plus 8h minus 2 minus 16h square minus 8h plus 6 plus 24h, right? So if we try combining h square, so it is minus 16h square minus 8h square and minus 16x square. So okay, here we made some mistake. Here it is 32h square and here it is 16h. So multiplying by, yeah, so this comes out to be minus 56h square, right? So it is h, it is 8 and then it is plus 20h plus 4, right? So it is f of x0 plus hd is equal to minus 56h square plus 20h plus 4, right? So the next step is what we have to find out, the derivative of f of x0 plus hd with respect to dh, and we'll have to equate it to 0. That is minus 56, minus 50, that is what we can write as, that is 2 into 56, that is minus 112h, right? Plus 20 is equal to 0. Therefore we can calculate h, and that h will come out to be 0.1786, right? Now that we have got this value, we can find out what is the value of x dash or x1, which is equal to x0 plus hd, and we know that what is x0 plus hd, it is 1 minus 2 h. So what is the value of h here? It is 0.1786, right? And what is 1 plus 4h, right? So 1 plus 4h, right? So therefore the value of x dash comes out to be, the value of x dash comes out to be 0.6428, and it is 1.7144 according to my calculations, right? So this finishes your finding out of x dash, right? So what we'll have to do is we'll have to find out what is f of x dash, right? So for that purpose, what we'll be requiring, we require what is fx and what is h dash, right? So we already know what is the value of fx. Fx is equal to 2x1 x2 minus 2x1 square minus 2x2 square plus 6x2, right? So we can find out f of x. Yeah, we also know that x dash is equal to 0.6428 and 1.7144. 1.7144. So substituting this value, we can find out f of x dash is equal to 2 into 0.6428 into 1.7144 minus 2 into 0.6428 bracket square minus 2 into 1.7144 bracket square plus 6 into 1.7144, right? So if we try solving this, the value of f of x dash comes out to be 5.7702, right? So which is this problem? It is a maximization problem, right? We started with f of x0. The f of x0 value was, if it was 4, and now no, as it is a maximization problem, so the values will should increase after every step. Now what is the value of fx dash? It is 5.7702, which is greater than 4, right? So that is the, that means that we are moving in the right direction, right? So no, what is the next step now? We'll have to find out. We have to move ahead, right? So we'll have to find out what is the del of fx dash, right? So the del of fx dash we'll have to find out. So del of fx is equal to, we know it is twice of x2 minus 4x1, comma, twice of x1 minus 4x2 plus 6, right? So we can find out what is del of fx dash by just substituting the formula, that is 2 into 1.7144 minus 4 into, we have 0.6428, no? Then comma 2 into x1 is 0.6428 minus 4 into 1.7144 plus 6. So if we try to find out del of fx dash, that comes out to be 0.836 comma 0.428, right? So just we have to calculate it using the calculator, and you'll be getting that, right? So now this is the next step. Previously d was no, it was del of fx 0 transpose. Now the d is what? Now the value of d is del of fx dash transpose, right? Therefore the value of d comes out to be 0.836, and it is 0.428, right? So in decimal points or some particularly, you may get the values which are near to this value. That is okay. The exact values are not expected because because of the change in the decimal point. But normally we take 4 digits after the decimal point, right? So the value of d that we have, then what we have to find out next is x square, or particularly x2, which is equal to x1 plus hd, right? So do we have x1 value? Yeah, we have x1 value, which is 0.6428, 1.7144. And do we have h value? No. We have to find out. Do we have d value? Yeah, 0.836 and 0.428, right? Therefore, x2 is equal to 0.6428 plus 0.836h, right? And 1.7144 plus 0.428h, right? So this particularly is now the value of x2, and we have to find out what is the value of h, right? So now how will we be doing that? We are going to find out what is the value of fx2, and it will be helping us, or we are going to find out what is the value of fx dash plus hd. Doesn't matter, both are same only, right? So what we can do is, what for that, what we require is the value of fx, the value of fx. So value of fx is twice x1 x2 minus 2 x1 square minus 2 x2 square plus 6 x2, and the value of x dash plus hd that we have found out now only, that is 0.6428 plus 0.836h and it is 1.7144 plus 0.428, right? So now what we have to do next is we have to find out f of x dash plus hd. So now substituting the values, right? So it is simple, just a bit lengthy. 0.6428 plus 0.836h into bracket 1.7144 plus 0.428h, right? तो माइनस टू इंटू एक्स वन स्क्वायर है आपका 0.6428 प्लस 0.836h ब्रैकेट स्क्वायर माइनस टू इंटू 1.7144 प्लस 0.428h ब्रैकेट स्क्वायर right, plus 6 into 1.7144 plus 0.428h, right? So this is how this will be, the we have to solve this. So if you move ahead, no we will be getting it as 1.1020 plus 0.275h plus 1.4332h plus 0.3578h square, right? So minus 2 and then opening that bracket, so it will be 0.1432 plus 0.6869 h square plus 1.0747 h minus 2 and again opening that bracket, it will be 2.9392 plus 0.1832 h square plus 1.4673 h plus 10.2864 plus 2.568 h. So now simplifying all this, what you will be getting lastly is minus 1.0126 h square plus 0.9006 h plus 5.7856 is the value of fx dash plus hd, fx dash plus hd. Now what we need next is, we know that derivative of partial derivative of, sorry, it is the derivative, full derivative of fx dash plus hd with respect to dh is given, and that comes out to be minus 2.0252h plus 0.9006, that is should be equal to 0, right? So therefore we get the value of h as 0.4447 according to my calculations, right? So now that we have got the value of h, we can find out what is the value of x2 here, right? So the value of x2 will be, previously we had it at 0.6428 plus 0.836. Now we'll be putting the value of h here and then 1.7144 plus it will be 0.428, 0.4447 here. If you try and solve, the value of x2 will be coming out to be 1.0146, which is 1.9047. The next step is to find out what is the functional value of fx2. If you try solving this, so it is 2 into 1.0146 into 1.9047, then it is minus 2, 1.0146 bracket square minus 2 1.9047 bracket square plus 6 1.9047. Sorry, it was overlapped. I'm just writing it quickly so that afterwards when you will be referring it, you won't be getting any doubt in this numerical. right? So f of x2 equal to 2 into 1.0146 1.9047 minus 2 into 1.0146 bracket square minus 2 into 1.9047 bracket square plus 6 into 1.9047. So if you solve this, f of x2 will be coming out to be 5.9786, right? So no, we'll have to stop here x into fx, and here x0 what we started with was 1 comma 1, and the value that we had got for fx0 was 4. Then we went for x1, 0.6428 and 1.7144. The value was 5.7702. Now we came for x2, where the values are 1.0146, 1.9047. The values are 5.9786. So the table speaks for itself. The This was a maximization problem. What we here is happening, the values are getting maximized with each of the steps, right? So this finishes your complete numerical.